Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a reading for you on the eve of Pluto's movement into Aquarius for the next 20 years. This is a representation in some ways or symbolic of massive global changes as well as deep, intimate personal transformations. This is not something that just happened yesterday, a week ago or so. These are events that have been occurring over a long period of time, depending on where they are impacting you in your particular chart or in your life. So I appreciate you being here. This is a general reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, information about that is in the description box below, where I'm featuring a half-off sale through the end of this year. So thank you again for all of the support that you give to me. It is deeply felt. So your overall energy is the Warrior or the Knight of Pentacles or Jades in this deck. This is about your phenomenal ability, particularly as so many changes are swirling around us in the world, to stand still and envision something that you want to concretize in the world. You're able to apply your vision onto a concrete landscape and begin to plan, outline, propose, consider what it is that you're interested in building for the long term, what resources you're going to need, and the openness required to be willing to do things differently. For many of you, this feels as though, and I feel like I say the same thing to you, Virgo, all the time, you've already achieved quite a bit in some particular area, at least the Virgos I'm speaking to. And this is a way of tweaking or uh, redirecting or re-energizing or building upon your achievements in a fresh new way that integrates not only what you've learned but aspects of yourself that you did not necessarily feel were appropriate to engage in this project. In the present, we have the Nine of Cups. Boy, a lot of people are feeling good today, and that's a good thing. The Nine of Cups is about the labor that has been required for you, the personal exploration that you've needed to take on in order to align yourself with things that you truly want. This is not simply about complying and conforming to the requirements of the task, but this is about the way in which you have come to admit to your vulnerabilities, as in desiring work and love, a family, and a personal or independent life, and integrating whatever aspects of those have been absent or you didn't believe were appropriate to integrate into your achievement, uh, in a way now that you not only understand that these are things you need, you want to put more of yourself, more of your feeling, more of your passion, other talents that you previously have been dormant, integrating those into your life overall. And that means in every area of your life. So it feels like you're not comfortable cordoning off your achievement and accomplishment to certain areas of life, but you're seeing yourself as being more holistically engaged in whatever you do. And that gives you a lot of pride as well as satisfaction that you're able to see the possibility of this greater integration of joy, of pleasure, of passion into what you do. In the past, we have the Devil card. This is precisely the past orientation that looks like your understanding or feeling the need to conform, to comply with others' expectations. This can be the requirements of a job or a profession that you know is in your calling, but that you assumed and diligently applied yourself in the ways, making the sacrifices you believe needed to be made in order to be successful. And that only got you so far. In fact, there is a sense that you have uh, been a rebel within the compliance to the status quo. In other words, you knew that to be successful in this particular arena, there were aspects of yourself you had to keep cordoned off and apply them appropriately in a way that has actually helped you to identify what was lacking from your former achievements or your current achievements, either. This need to be a provider, to do what others expect, to not ask for too much except what was already a part of the contract, the perhaps, and this extends into your personal life, where your job, perhaps in the family, was as a provider, as the homemaker, as the caregiver. Whatever role you took, you assume that role without an expectation of any reciprocity, so that you were the breadwinner. And though all of those attendant responsibilities have fallen on you, almost to a place of depletion, to a place of isolation, a sense of loneliness. And I do believe that you have recognized the limits to that, and that has helped you to move out into the possibility of greater integration of self and joy, talents into the work that you do. In the future, the Ace of Swords is showing this grand illumination. This illumination has been felt within your personal life in the regards to your pursuit of the truth, your pursuit of justice, of fairness, of equity. And this may be something that you have well integrated into your professional life. However, until recently, you did not see the validity or rationale for this to be a part of your entire lifestyle. So now you're understanding that truth for you is not simply serving others. And Virgo, you are indeed the sign of service, but that you have every right to be served by the work, the effort, the caring, and attention that you give to others. This is even to ideas. This is opening you up to a new aspect of your life. Perhaps it's a new lifestyle. Perhaps it's a way in which your truth is less externalized and more internalized. In other words, who you are holistically has a right to be a part of your expression externally. I hope I said that right. You're matching what you've worked for in the world with who you are and how you live your life as an individual. So, this is the truth, the justice that, yes, you're deserving of the reciprocity that you have earned. You have given care, you have given justice, you have given truth in situations that now you are entitled to experience and receive in your own life. And this is a massive revelation to you because it's opening you up to a whole universe of ideas, of relationships, of perhaps even areas of concern in your professional arena. From the flora and fauna, I'm going to pull a card and ask that if this reading is resonating with you, that you like this video, that you share this with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I have pulled the Caracol. Not sure who received that earlier today, but the key word is opportunity. Trust your intuition and follow through. Be aware of your surroundings and leap at opportunity. I would venture to say that there is some sense of organizational or structural collapse that you're experiencing. That can be in your personal life. That can be the dissolution of a relationship, as an example, the uh, co-parenting or of children, or the empty nest syndrome, where a child now gaining more independence no longer requires co-parenting in the way that it has gone on in the past. Organizationally, some change, some collapse, some reorganization is giving you a chance or an opportunity to do more of this personal integration into your work. The Nine of Cups in the present is being clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Wow, you're already busy at work building up this aspect of your personal life, personal expression, and professional life. This feels like work. This is perhaps the development of a new department, a new project that lets you do precisely this personal integration and integrate that into part of your achievement, your accomplishment. But however you are accomplishing it, it is through a rejection of hierarchy. This is about working collaboratively, being aligned with others who share your goals, who may have different expertise, but that you're shared by commitment to this new vision of collectivity, of the good for common folks, access to the resources that you share and can deliver to others. In the past, the Devil card is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I love this because even in your greatest conformity, what you never lost sight of was being productive in the most loving, caring, attentive way. There is a real love of your craft, your work, your effort. There's a real attunement to the needs of others and a real modeling that has always been a factor in the work that you do, so that your work ethic, your discipline, your self-improvement as an element to your professional achievement is something that comes from a place of love. I would even say of one love specifically, and that may relate to the reclaiming of some kind of cultural heritage that is relevant to the work that you do. And in the future, the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Chariot and the Star card. Wow. This is so thrilling. Your vision is something that you now are no longer allowing the distractions of your work, your family life, your relationships to interfere with. You're no longer assigning yourself, accepting the assignment of the fixer. You are no longer exclusively the provider. You understand that you have so much more to give, and you're really focused on this greater integration of what you now feel is a hopeful vision that you feel is achievable in your lifetime. And this vision is a North Star, and North Stars are not easily achievable. They're out there as something we always aspire to, but you have the energy, the clarity, and the self-acceptance, the love of self, the respect of self to pursue that in the most healthy way. This feels like you have so much more to offer the world, much more than you already have. I'm just thrilled by this, and this represents really a fresh aspect of your professional project, whatever that is. I'm going to finish up this reading with a chakra wisdom card for you, and out jumps passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. And this is a tiger eye. And this is about the sacral chakra, which is about your sense of worthiness to have the things that you desire, to be successful. Thank you so much, Virgo, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.